Good morning, good night, good afternoon guys, what is up? It's JoJo and I'm here with another Every Day is a Blessed Day to Be Alive. Now this came from a comment on one of my previous videos, actually the I don't have confidence video. Today we were talking about how to manage stress. Now before we start this video guys, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for the constant support on all my previous videos, and honestly especially Every Day is a Blessed Day to Be Alive. The last two videos have gone great. You guys seem to really enjoy them and I love making them for you. So we're going to keep this going. And by the way guys, I did get a P.O. box and I thought it'd be really cool if at any time one of you guys can send me a question through the P.O. box and I could really read it and open it live on this web series. So I think that'd be really cool. With all that being said though, let's start this video. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm posting and you can talk to me. I like to try to talk to people in the first 30 minutes to an hour of posting. So yeah, let's get this video started. How to manage stress. Okay, so this one I'm not that amazing on. We all deal with stress, right? If that's a new job, student loans, not having a job, being in a new location, for anything, stress is something we all deal with. Stress is something that we can all relate to. I have 3 things to say about stress today which could potentially help you alleviate some of that. So let's get into it. So I actually get stressed out pretty often. I deal with some anxiety here and there, and the best thing I do to help me with anxiety and stress is to tell myself that take it one day at a time. Now what do you mean by that? It's really easy for me personally to get caught up in life if I start thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen the next day after that, what's going to happen next week, what am I doing about this, what am I doing about that. Now it's good to have a plan, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's easier to just step back and just focus on what you need to do to get through that day. I probably have mentioned that before, but it is very helpful, honestly. That's how I get through my days when I'm stressed. If it's a stressful day at work, a stressful day just with certain family or friend scenarios that I can't control, I have to tell myself that just get through this day, go to bed and wake up and you get the refresh. That is one thing that truly helps me get through stress. Number 2, write down your thoughts, write down your ideas, write down your plans. Now, you can do that on your phone, but personally, I find it better writing things down, like tangible. This is especially for anyone out there who's in high school or college, or trying to get hold of like new life or adulthood apparently. Write down what you need to do. If that means going and getting a ton of sticky notes. I had a friend once, his name was Mike. He would write down everything he needed to do on sticky notes and put it all over his room and on his desk. Personally, that would give me a little more stress, but for him, being able to rip off that sticky note and throw it out really helped him. And just in general, if you need to, grab a planner. Some of you might already have planners. Planners are a really good thing to have, but if you don't, then you might think, oh, that's not really gonna help me. Trust me, it will. When I was in college, I never had a planner. I struggled with a lot. I struggled with education for a long time, and I always tried to keep everything in my head. But being able to write it down, visibly see it either, through a text, on your phone, or on a piece of paper, I definitely consider it. Hopefully some of you guys already do that, but if not, remember, write stuff down. It allows you to just put some of the stress less on you and your mind and more on a piece of paper. Because I zone out a lot, so sometimes I'm like, what's going on? Oh, there we go, that's what I need to do today. This is more of a 3, this is more of a 3 and a 4, but don't be afraid to talk to someone about your stressors. If that's a friend, a family. Being able to project it and put it out into the air actually helps. I know it doesn't seem like it, but try it sometime. Next time you're stressed, don't bottle it up. I talk about that all the time out here. Make sure you express your feelings, your emotions, and tell someone. Explain why you're stressed. Let it all come out. And with that being said, you need to tell yourself that you got this. Sometimes it might be very daunting. It might be very challenging. You might not think you can handle it, but things in life aren't put in your way for nothing, you can handle what is thrown your way, especially if it's school or if it's a new job or if it's a family situation or a friend situation. You wouldn't be in that situation if you couldn't get through it. So you need to believe in yourself and tell yourself that you can handle whatever stresses are being thrown your way. And that's kind of a good summary of everything. You need to tell yourself that it's okay. It's just a day. You get through it. You'll be okay. You're gonna make it to tomorrow. Number 2, try to alleviate some of the stress by planning out your attack or writing it down, or just texting it. Number 3, allow people to know you're stressed. Talk it out. I think that's just a big topic of communication, which is something I definitely want to talk about one day. But be open. Communicate with your peers, your family, your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover, whatever it is. Explain to them why you're stressed, and maybe even talk about ways of resolution on how you can solve that stress. Like I said in the beginning and in the end, you got this. You need to tell yourself that you got this, because you do got this, No matter what it is, if it's singing for the first time in the streets, or like I said, dealing with college debt. I have college debt, but if I had allowed myself to think about all the money I owe right now, of course I'd be stressed. But I just tell myself that I'm going to take it a day at a time and tackle it when I need to tackle it, which I do. I do what I need to do when I need to do. Take it one day at a time, talk to people, and let yourself know that it's okay and you're going to get through this. I think that's a good 3/4 tips to help you with stress. If you found this video useful in any way, shape, or form, please let me know down below. Share this with your friends. I hope some of these tips could help you alleviate some of your stress. That is the goal of every day is a blessed day to be alive. I appreciate you guys so much, but yes, please guys, definitely let me know other topics to talk about down below. I get my inspiration from you. I do this for you guys. This topic was actually from one of the comments from last week's. So, for all that, thank you so much for everyone who does come by and watch this. Remember, every day is a blessed day to be alive, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.